Is Reynolds. Straight and hard goes Xavier Williston! If you don't mind, in the starting side, what a start for Brisbane. Williston, the youngster, crosses first.
4.
The ground is wet, so every time, as you see, a 40-20 attempt here.
Oh, he's got it! He's got it! What a kick! What a kick from Billy Walters, a 40-20. Wow. Preston. Walters. Reynolds. Now Carrigan, that passes forward. Allowed to play on. It is play on for Brisbane. And they are going to get a try through Adam Reynolds, who's over.
He's hurt his shoulder.
Let's have a look at Josh Curran.
He makes direct contact with moderate force. On report, bin.
Reynolds kicks across field. Dean Mariner back in the NRL and back scoring tries. Reynolds to Cobbo. Cobbo into the line. Lovely pass, Sibasaki. Brilliant footy, Brisbane.
Go, 4.
Now Haas. Payne Haas turns, offloads. Reynolds kicks. Guess 4. It's Mariner. Take 2. Reynolds might fancy another shot here at a 40-20. I'll tell you what. What a kick. What a shot, Adam Reynolds. Now Carrigan passing him the line. Was a late pass. Hunt to Arthurs. Oh, it's just getting better and better. Jesse Arthurs in the corner. Brisbane are making a statement.
Satilli. Again, he hasn't wrapped and he makes direct contact with moderate force.
Now Burton, kick out, lovely ball, and they're in. Marcelo Montoya scores the opening try in the second half, and importantly for Canterbury, their first try of the match.
Report, and you go into the bin.
Marcelo Montoya, who's going to the bin.
Foul play.
Apologies, Marcelo Montoya.
Yeah, okay. Contact may be high, but he can't jump out of the way.
That's better.
And here's the contest. Carraz gets a catch on it inside, and there's a try. The Bulldogs have got another one. Their second try of the half through Preston.
Just have a look at contact here, okay?
He's having a night out, Katoni Staggs. Both sides of the ball. Hayward to Sexton, through the hands they go. Crichton.
Oh, wow.
Throws up a pass. Was he held? No, it is play on. Preston. He'll play it. 5 away from the line. Now Sexton. Hayward. Kick out, calling for it. He gets it. Gets a pass away, and the Bulldogs have got their third.
Just wait and see what happens here. So high and then high. It's a double high contact. And maybe someone go into the bin here, and that'll be for the remainder of the match, Soldy.
Yep, force, direct ahead. Reporting on the bin, mate.
Haas. Colossus standing in the tackle.
Quick.
And they'll take the
There's
two
your mark,
here,
Corey.
you'd think. Here's the last play of the game, a kick, and Billy Walters will put an exclamation mark on this one for the Broncos. Full time at Suncorp, the Broncos 42 have defeated the Bulldogs 18 to kick off ANZAC rounds.
Mad, you must have been wrapped with the start tonight, a lot of energy from the outset.
Yeah, I was really pleased, proud of the players actually. Obviously, you have a short turnaround, and off the back of obviously the loss over in New Zealand, I felt the boys turned up this week really well. There was a bit of a sense about obviously what they could have achieved there the week before, but they came out and started really well and got on the front foot.
How's your shoulder in? What's the story there, mate?
A little sore. It sort of went dead on me that when I scored the try, and pins and needles, and then got it pretty bad that last one, but it's okay now. But I'll see the medical staff when we get back.
what do they think? Like, or is it like a scan and then just have a look at it, or?
I'll have a look at it when we get back and then go from there. But it feels okay at the moment, but it was pretty sore.
Some talk it could have been a burner. Is that what it was? A burner? Is that how it felt to you? You've had a few.
It went dead with pins and needles. It was sort of burning. So the last one felt pretty bad, but worse than when I scored the try. So.
Did he play next week, Renato? Like, how's it feel? Did he get through next week?
Get back to the club and see what they say, but he missed the play every game.
What about Cyril Cobbo tonight, Madge? I mean, like you said, I think this is his third.
You'd be right.
Third shot at fullback. The Broncos have won every time. But his physicality and what he did was just sensational for him.
Yeah, Silly was good, along with the guys up the front too. I mean, Silly did a great job, in the short sort of turnaround that we had, and I think he enjoys a bit of open space, the big fella. But I felt that our forwards really laid a good platform, and Ren and Hunty then set our plays the way we wanted. I thought Ren's kicking game was excellent. The first half, that's the key in it. You got to give yourself field position, and obviously the opposition have been doing that really well. So we had to make sure that we got our game right, and I felt in the first half we did.
What about Ben Hunt, Madge? Like, after a bit of a tough week last week, he had some really good energetic plays and looked like he was.
There was a great play there where he dived on a loose ball. That was a massive play for us. Hunty's an experienced player, and every now and then you don't get the game you like. And he bounced back, and I thought he did a great job with Ren and the spine. We put our plays on, and I felt that our game in the first half was what we've been chasing for quite some time, to be honest. And we haven't just been able to put it together, so it was good to see, and we just got to keep growing off the back of it.
Xavier, he was pretty dynamic, wasn't he, on the edges? Xavier was.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was excellent. I thought both Brenny, when Brenny could stay out there, he sort of was an on and off game. But between both of them, like, we lost Geordie, from our last game, which Geordie probably shouldn't have played the last game. So there's a lot of good things that are going on within this group, and the reason being, he sort of unfortunately got a little bit of an infection, but he wanted to play last week, and then he was out this week.
How bad is that infection, Madge?
He'll be right. He's fine. And unfortunately, every now and then hits a club, and I think he's probably doing a little bit of that himself at the moment. Which he probably won't say, but that's what the players are doing, which is really enjoyable to coach at the moment. And the game that we played there in that first half is something there that they've been chasing. I feel that they've found their game, and we just got to learn how to be better and better each time we do it.
Do you think that you'll keep Willison on the edge, because he seems pretty dangerous?
He's going well at the moment, yeah. And look, it takes a bit of time to understand your lines with your halves, and I think between Reno and Hunty, they've spent a fair bit of time with him, teaching him what to do there, but also too on the flip side, the defensive side of it, he moves really well for a big fella.
You feel like you're playing some of your best football you've ever played, Adam. I think you're leading the try assist for the comp, and everything seems to, like tonight, just seems to be coming off you. What's behind that? You seem to be hitting.
It's the team doing their job. It's pretty easy to jump on the back of your forwards when they're rolling forward and laying a good platform for you. Outside backs are doing their job, and when everyone's playing their part, it's easy to obviously get those plays on.
You've been injured the last couple of weeks. Like Madge is saying, like you've obviously been playing through and you want to play every game, but are you battling some injuries that probably could have been out, Adam?
No, I wouldn't say out. Bumps and bruises. I think everyone's carrying bumps and bruises, but it's a physical game, and obviously want to be out there with my teammates competing, and tonight was no different. A couple of bumps and bruises.
Cameron, a disappointing first half from your team, but they showed a bit of resilience and came back in the second half.
Yeah, we're certainly humbled in that first half. We've had a lot of praise over the first 6 or 7 weeks, and probably rightly so at times, but the first half just wasn't good enough. Broncos, I've got to say, they were really good. Came here, a lot of desperation, so a lot of credit to them, but you just can't do the stuff we were doing to ourselves in the first half with errors, penalties, 7 tackle sets, and expect to be in a game against such a talented team.
Were you worried about the energy early, an error early, Cam, and then your line speed probably wasn't what it has been? Yeah,
I sort of thought we had a lot of guys working hard, but we probably had 2 or 3 that were off in the middle there, and it doesn't help you. 70% of possession against you sort of sapped our energy. Then Josh went to the sin bin, and even more so. So honestly, I thought we prepared great. I thought we came here ready to play. but an error and a try early, and then after that, I think we went, error, penalty, 7 tackle set, sin bin, like it was just comedy of errors. But we'll walk away with plenty of lessons from tonight. Number one, we're not good enough to be beaten at the laws of the game like that. Number two, we're not good enough to play as individuals. Right? When we played as a team in the second half, we started to look like the Bulldogs again. And number three, we never give up. I know teams get a headlock on a scoreboard like that and they don't come out with the same intensity, which is probably part of the story of the Broncos tonight. But I thought the way we attacked the second half, we scored 18 points, and I thought we left a couple out there as well. So I'm really proud of the second half, but filthy at the first half.
Cam, the sim innings, 3 of them, were they all fair?
I don't know. There was so much going on tonight. Like there was just no flow to the game. It was one of those games. It was probably hard to watch, to be honest. Everything that could get penalised got penalised, and everything got picked up, and it was a ball like to watch for me. So I'm sure everyone else felt the same. But I'll put that down to us just trying too hard. We made an error, give up a try early on, and that's not the way we wanted to start. So we were just trying so hard, and a couple of high tackles, on the back of that. And we've been pretty disciplined for long periods, so we'll fix that pretty quickly.
I know you don't like to lose any game, but can this sort of loss help you down the track when you come up in more bigger games?
Possibly, but I didn't think we had to lose a game to need that sort of lesson. Like I thought, as I said, we prepared really well. We came here ready to play. We're going to learn a lot of lessons around what we did in the first half, and you just can't do that to a team like the Broncos.
What about Steve? How was the body language out there and the energy? Did you feel you were a bit off from the outset?
Nah, I don't feel like we were off. I just feel like, we probably made it hard on ourselves the first 20 minutes. I think the first half we only had 30% of the ball, so we're defending a lot. If we give possession like that to a quality team like the Broncos, they're going to make you pay. So the effort was still there. We came out in the second half and kind of turned it around there, but there's a lot of lessons there that we can take off starting the game and taking those lessons into. So I don't feel like we went out there with the wrong energy. I feel like the energy was there, just missed the mark on a few things.
Yeah, what was the reason? Reid Marnie kind of sat on the bench there for a fair while, probably longer than we're used to seeing. Was there a reason for that?
Yeah, well, Bailey went on for Birdo when he got the HIA, and I just thought he brought that much energy. There'd been a lot of defence. We looked down on energy because we had 65% possession against us, so it was a smart idea to put Bailey into the middle. He was a bit fresher than what Reid was, and Bailey was our best player on the field, so it was going to be hard to take him off, which I don't think we did for the rest of the game. It was just that Bailey was going too good. I couldn't take him off.